On today's video, I'm going to do a little feature on a bunch of cabins that we come up to Upper Peninsula of the UP to stay, and they haven't asked me to do this promo, but I want to just let everybody know this place is available. It's a very special place to us, and I think if you ever up this way, you'd want to check it out. But I'm just going to go over the property a little bit. And we've stayed in 2 of these cabins. They have quite a few. I'll go through here and you'll see they own all these cabins along here, all the way up through here, and then they actually have 2 or 3 down this way, and then there's a beach. And so we've stayed at 2, one called the Clevelander, which is this one right here. It has 2 bedrooms and a little front porch. We really love that place. In fact, it's pretty hard to even get into that one, and we lucked into getting it 2 years ago. And I think the one next to it isn't a rental, but the bigger one over there on the end is, and that holds quite a few folks there. And then we're staying at the Nancy Owee this time, which is kind of an open floor plan. It's got kind of a 1 bed in the middle with a kitchenette and a couch all in one room. It has a little side room, and I'll go in there in a little bit and I'll show you around, but a little side room with a bathroom and some chairs there. And then this one at the end is I think it has a regular queen bed, and it actually has a single bed in another room, and it has a kitchenette as well. And this is on Indian Lake, which is just a little bit up from Manistee. It's about probably about a 10-15 minute ride up from Manistee up to Indian Lake. Indian Lake is a pretty good sized lake, but it's independent from Lake Michigan, and the water has a tendency to be a lot warmer. It's also a very shallow lake. There's places that you can walk out probably 500 or 600 feet and you're still barely above waist level. It's a little deeper in this end, but they have a nice beach down here, and I'll go down and show you in a little bit. And they also have a couple other options here. A cabin over here on the right hand side is a cabin that's has, I think, a queen bed, and then has a little loft area, and it has power, but it doesn't have a bathroom. And they have a porta potty for this one down below. And one of the other ones they have is actually an off-grid, and it's right on the water, and I'll show you what that looks like when we get down that way. But you can see the one up in front of me here. This is the game room area, and I think I showed that on one of my other videos. We'll walk down here toward the beach. This is one of the little game room places right here. This is the beach front. This is the game room cabin here. Now, where I showed you earlier, we were down here by this white car or truck here, and we're coming up here, and this is one of the bigger houses here on the end. They also have this little house over here. It's a rental over here on the far end as well. And I think they live in this house here, the people that run the place. And this is Hoveys bear trap. Here's the sign over here for it. And then we'll go down to the lake. They also have a pontoon boat they rent out here. And I think, and the kayaks are part of it. You can use the kayak if you want. And it doesn't cost you anything but your rental at the place. And then the beach is here. And some nights they have fires out here at the fire pit. But this has the most amazing sunsets. And I'll show some here that I've taken in past years. This place here is beautiful to have a sunset over the lake. So as we're getting down to the beach area here, here's the fire pit area. And this is where the sunset is. It'll settle basically down, and this cove, it goes down right over the edge there. You can get the beautiful pictures with the birch trees and the reflections on the water. And if you look over here, you'll see the off-grid cabin. And I'll show you a little video here that I took inside of that. It's really nice. And there's the porta potty they use for that right there. And it's right on the water. The porch actually opens up and the waves are splashing within about 10 feet of the porch. So back over here toward the beach again. Little point that comes out. This is where you can get some magnificent pictures of the sunset. And here's the beach. It's kind of a rocky area right in here where they've got a big sandy part of the beach here. And see out here, I'm actually on the dock right now, and you can see how shallow this is. And even though you have the rocks along the edges, it turns back to sand. And it's only probably 1.5 feet deep all the way out here at the end of this dock. So you can walk way out here, very safe for kids. And like I say, I'm at the very end of the dock, and I'm still thinking it's less than 1.5 feet to maybe 2 foot down here at the end. And then there's that pad that you can jump off of. And like I said, it gives you this whole little lagoon here to swim in. In fact, it looks so good, I think I'm gonna go get ready to jump in now.